Introduce the show then, for fuck. Introduce the show.
They know. Welcome, guys, to Shooting the Shit number 83. Yes, that took a while because I've been confused doing other stuff. As you can probably see in the background, got the name of the show up now. And that's why we're a wee bit late, because I was doing that sort of fucking about at the last minute.
It's all my fault,
like usual. It's his fault. He suggested that about an hour ago.
Well, because now it actually looks proper, slightly proper, and it's a good. You see, this is the thing. It's like I say, it's a good image. You don't use it enough. Branding and shit like that. It's all about branding, motherfucker.
Well, guess who made it? Someone in this chat made it.
Can I guess who made it?
Just, I don't know who made it. I'm not sure.
I think it might have been somebody who was blue.
Blue.
Yes.
Dabba dee dabba die. Eiffel 65.
And it's definitely some type of woman.
Some type of woman.
Or maybe so not.
I'm glad I heard you say that. Look, if you didn't say some type of woman, I'd have to assume you're being trans-exclusionary, which is obviously not.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
But then even saying some kind of woman could be racist. Some context. I don't know.
So much triggering could be going on right now.
I know. Or not going on, as the case may be. You just don't know. It's just impossible to know.
Well, look, the only I've never seen her bottom part, so I can't say whatever they are. So I don't know. That's why I said what I said. That's all I'm saying. Right, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead before I get slapped at some point.
And I've just checked the YouTube channel. It does look quite nice, actually. So there we are.
A cat and a narwhal. Okay, that relationship is not gonna work. One of them hates water, the other one lives in water. How is that relationship gonna work?
Well, no. See the idea.
Around.
Yeah.
So
see, when I take over the world. See, when I take over the world, I need someone to take me about.
The world has been evenly split between the land and the sea. There we are. See, it's equitable. Except for, of course, the sea covers more of the surface area of the world than the land. But forgetting that.
Yeah, but that's fair because I don't like the water, so she can have it.
There we are then.
You see.
Except for it's 2/3. Except for it's 2/3. 2/3 territory.
And why he's taking over the world? People are probably going to send boats and submarines to fight the cat off, but I could just wreck them.
That's why you've got the horn.
I know.
See, it's all worked out. See, we've worked all this out. This is what this show's about.
A narwhal is basically a deep sea unicorn.
Yes.
Yeah, no, she's got magical powers, and that's the other reason we're going to take over the world. Anyway, okay, I was going to talk about games, and then I was going to talk about a couple of articles that I found that were retarded. So I'm going to get into that. The
more retarded than the Fox
game.
The articles were more retarded than the Fox.
Yes.
Yes. By far, actually, by quite a way. By fucking quite a way. God damn it. Right, so games. I has been playing games like usual. The new one, I am Sansa or some Tokyo Japanese RPG game. I'm Setsuna, that's it. I'm Setsuna, it's a Japanese RPG type thing. That's what it's called. I am Setsuna. That's what it's called. That's what it's called, right? Okay.
I am Satsuma.
Yes. I am Setsuna. That's what it's called. Look, I didn't make the name up. That's what it's called. Setsuna. Look, it's japped out, and it's quite good. Whatever. Look, shut up.
I know.
It's whatever. It's on the Steam. It just came out a couple of days ago or something.
Is it
Anyway,
free?
I got it from Game. No,
Is it free
I
or
got
does
it
it cost?
from. It cost monies.
How much?
It's $29.99 on Steam. I got it for 23 because
Oh, yeah.
Green Man Gaming is good. So if you go to Green Man Gaming, you can get it cheaper. And they give you a Steam key and you just put it in, it works. But the reason I got it right away is because it's the games that I like. It goes back to the old SNESy RPGs like Final Fantasy. Well, it's like Final Fantasy 7 except without the FMV, but it plays the same, and it's got your ATB bars and stuff, and it's in the Unity engine. And I liked the game, so I thought as soon as it came out, I was like, right, I'm jumping on that, because I knew what it'd be like, and I knew I'd like it. So I've been playing that. I think I've got 6 hours in it or something. And I'm trying to try the new character out on Overwatch, but ever since the patch, I can't play the game. So I get lagged out. I don't know why.
Convenient.
Yeah,
That's
it's like the
convenient.
server's down. Yeah, it's like
Well, this is Blizzard.
the
for you.
lag, the ping thing goes up on the thing, and like everyone's jumping about all over the place, and like I just can't play. Just fucking impossible. You end up dead, and you're like, what the fuck?
Blizzard
Or you're
have done
shooting
this
at
sort of
someone,
shit in
and
the
then
past.
they're in your face.
Blizzard has done this sort of shit in the past. I'm sure they'll sort it out after enough people screams about it.
Well, I'm not sure because I went to their thing and they're telling everyone that it's their ISP's fault.
Yeah, this is see, that doesn't surprise me. People will keep on complaining. They'll keep on complaining, and eventually Blizzard go, "Oh yeah, actually it was our fault." That's
Well,
I
it
mean,
definitely looks like their fault.
fortunately, I've never. I mean, obviously, most of what they've been doing for a long time has been like RTS stuff with StarCraft and Warcraft and World of Warcraft and so forth. And I've never really availed myself massively. Yeah, I've never really availed myself massively of their online capabilities, but I've dabbled a bit with some fun stuff. But because I'm not using it all the time, I've never had a problem. But I've read plenty of other people who are playing StarCraft 2 all the time. They're playing World of Warcraft all the fucking time, and you see these stories crop up. They've done an update. They again go, no, it's actually your fault, and then they go, actually no. Sorry, it was our fault. Actually, it's like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Look, you made the. It's always a thing, right? I know it because you're tempted to do it as a developer. You go, oh well, obviously what I updated was absolutely perfect. There can't be any problem with what I put in. And then you go, oh actually no, I fucked it up. But you can't blame the ISP that you've been using successfully previously on the if you've just made a fucking update. It's obviously your update that's made it.
And it works on every game.
Exactly. It's always the first. If you've, it's the first rule of releasing anything into a production environment. If you've just made an update and suddenly all of your users are coming back to you and complaining about something, the first thing that should be going into your mind should be, have I fucked up my updates? That should be the first thought, not all you fucking users. Look, you don't understand. You just haven't tilted your head 45 degrees in the direction of. In the direction of the moon, right? See, we intended that. We didn't put it out with the patch notes or the release notes or anything like that. But obviously, you should have figured that out for yourselves, you fucking idiots. Of course, it was your ISP. Of course. I mean, we never said, look, when we do this update, your ISP may just be insufficient, and you're gonna have to go and talk to them, because obviously, that's some bullshit we made up after the fact.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
complete
So
nonsense.
anyway,
Complete nonsense.
so I can't really tell you how the new character is because
Well, the question
I
would
can't
be,
really use it properly.
the real question would be, could anybody else? Because if it's not like you're unique. Other people, apparently, if somebody out there with the right ISP, who's been blessed by a Blizzard, could say, then they can get in contact, obviously. But otherwise, apparently, there's quite possibly a lot of people playing, or not playing, as the case may be, who can't say anything.
Well, I don't know because a lot of people be complaining that they can't fucking play the game.
Are you not seeing? Are you not? I don't know if you're. I assume you're following like Blizzard's forums and stuff for Overwatch and such.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're not seeing anything there then?
That's what I'm saying. I looked. No, I looked and I can't see fuck all. There's a few, and they're basically saying to the people, but this has been since the last patch, which was before this new one. And they were saying to them that, it's probably your ISP. But I don't know. It's maybe that there's so many people on right now trying to play that new character that it's just freaking out. I don't know.
That seems more reasonable than saying, because if you're going to say something as banal as, it's your ISP, okay, what about the ISP? You can't just say an ISP is just a guy. It's just some guy you pay some money to so they can give you a pipe to your house to pump in the internet into your. So the internet can be sprayed out like at the faucet when you turn the tap on. Right, that's their job.
Well,
so all they could fuck up is the supply of internet into your house, right?
Yeah.
Everything else.
Well, I don't know, because my internet is kind of working because we're doing this.
Yes.
Right.
Obviously.
And it's just that game.
That's my point. That's my point about how it's obviously a bullshit.
No, it's definitely something to do with Blizzard, but
it's a bullshit
I even tried to go to the American server, and that was the same. So I don't know. Maybe there's an option setting in the settings to thingy the lag timings down a bit or something. Like in the old days when you used to get the game options, you used to tell it how many packets to put through and shit. Remember that?
They probably won't do that shit anymore because they just assume everyone's got super live. But even then, like, I mean, I don't know what you were playing happily before. It's not like before you couldn't do it. If it was a case of before you were still unable to do anything, then that's one thing, right? But the fact that there's a clear delineation between being able to do stuff and not being able to do stuff, it could be that they've updated network code, for example. They may have added a new character, but just because they've added a new character doesn't mean they haven't done other shit, right?
Well, there's been two patches. There's been a patch for the new character, and then there was a smaller update yesterday, and there's been another smaller update today.
Well, you see, this is the thing. What are those updates? Are they updates in the netcode? It could easily be updates in the networking code, right? And that would seem a more logical position.
Maybe.
Obviously, the addition of a new character, a purely addition of a new character, you would expect, well, that should have no effect whatsoever.
Nothing.
So you have to assume it's the other updates.
Well, not really, because it was happening with the new character. Like, as soon as the patch came out with the new character, that's when it started happening. And then there's been two other updates since then that have been a lot smaller.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. If there was an update that was literally just a new character, and I mean literally just the model and the code for the character and all that stuff, and there was nothing else. But
which I think the first one actually was.
That's possible. And then what I'm saying, all the other bits and pieces could be, anything. Probably updates, probably some balance tweaks and such things that always occur.
Yeah, there is that. There's definitely is that, because they've been fucking about with competition mode.
Yeah.
So.
But it's entirely possible they could have updated. Like I say, if I was thinking anything, probably netcode. Obviously, if somebody's updated the fundamental way,
then everyone would be having a problem, right? That's what I don't get.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It could depend. Like you say, it could depend on like your bandwidth. Maybe it is fucking people over with slightly worse bandwidth settings.
Because my bandwidth is pretty shit.
It is. It's not impossible. This is what I'm saying. Obviously,
and maybe that's why the other guys are going, it's your ISP.
Yes, exactly. This is pure speculation based on really nothing other than my experience of releasing software and the potential pitfalls of what can happen in
I did
games
do a
and
ping
network code in
trace.
general.
I did do ping traces and all that, and it doesn't seem to get to their thing. But then I don't know what that shit means. So
Well, it depends. Well, I mean,
knows.
getting to this. I mean, pinging a server is obviously you just like that's how long
It didn't
it takes
get
to
to their
response.
server.
If it doesn't
Yeah, but
get to their
it
server
didn't get
at all,
there.
then that's well. It could it could be that their server is just.
That's why I don't understand it. It didn't make sense to me.
It may well be.
It said it couldn't get there. It said
Well,
the
it's
packets didn't get there.
Well, it's quite possible that they may not be sending ping responses because ping does require that the server.
No, this was this is on their website, man. This is like part of their website where it says you can test through. Yeah, you can test through what's it called, Looking Glass or something they call it, right? And like I'd done the test and it went through all the tests, and then it said right at the end bit. I don't understand what it's saying, but it basically said ping. I do know what the ping is and I do know what the packets are, right? But it said 100% data loss.
Right, so that means
packets.
So basically, obviously when you're sending data across the internet, you're going from one.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't make sense to me. Why? How can their test system thing be doubt? Like, I can get in the game. There's other people playing the game, right? The ping, the lag's really bad, right? So I just come out of the game because it's pointless. So when I go to their website bit and do that check, how the fuck can there be 4 packets sent, 100% of them got lost? Like, it doesn't. I don't understand how that could happen. I don't know what's going on there, but clearly.
Well, this is the problem. Is really what you needed. If you'd known in advance that this is going to happen, which is obviously not going to happen, which is obviously impossible. But then, obviously, being able to have a snapshot of when it was working, like this is why I was connected to the site, and this is when everything was working properly, versus now, would help. Unfortunately, it sounds like you're in a position where everybody's denying any responsibility as far as what's going on. It's like. Hands up in the air.
It's like that's why that's what I'm trying to find out. That's why I was tweeting out earlier, trying to find out if anyone else is having the same shit. But if that's true, that it's saying 4 packets and 100% of them got lost. Now, 4 packets isn't really enough. You need to send like a couple of thousand packets to really get a thing. Now, if you're sending 4 packets and 100% get lost. I wouldn't
even. Normally,
it depends how many updates the game gets, right? Because it depends how many packets.
I would really expect to have to send far more than. I would have to expect to send far more than 4 packets to get a reasonable estimate of.
Yeah, and there's also the.
Actually expect.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 4 packets just seems like a waste of time because that could be. Yeah, it's like it's not enough. It could be, because you always lose data no matter what, right? That's why you send a lot of packets. You actually send twice as much as you really need because there's a data check and stuff in packets.
Well, it's the packet. It's not so much
there's a redundancy.
There's redundancy in the data packet, but if the data packet gets lost altogether, if it's something like UDP, you don't send a data packet, you just forget about it, because UDP is just like, you get streams of data. If it's something like TCP/IP, then you've got I've got packet 1, 3, 4, and 5. I didn't get packet 2, so I'm gonna have to say I didn't get packet 2 and wait for that to come back, right? Which, in the case of games using UDP, you don't care, because by the time you get packet 2. Because it's time sensitive, it's way too late. So you just ignore that, and that's where the sort of server prediction sort of thing comes in, where your client predicts what is going to happen, and that's why if everything really goes to shit, you end up with that sort of state where you're sort of like you're running but you're not moving anywhere, and your arms are you're trying to run. I'm not moving anywhere, but
it's
then
not
eventually
quite that bad.
Well, you see, that's what I remember. Old school.
Bad enough.
And you're running along. Arms are going up and down. You're not going anywhere. And then suddenly your internet comes back in, and it's like I've been killed 20 times, and I don't know where the fuck I am. But it's not that bad.
It's not quite that bad, but it's bad enough not to. Like for a first-person shooter, it's bad enough.
If it's an
RPG, you'd be fine.
Is it like being on bad dial-up? Is that what you described?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but a wee bit worse
diner.
because the game's even more sensitive than older games. Like,
There you go.
I was trying to snipe, right, and I was aiming the sniper, trying to get into the aim mode of the sniper, and it paused and then went into sniper mode, and by the time the sniper had came up, the guy was away.
Yeah.
It's too late. You know what I mean? He was out of the sniper.
Yes, exactly.
Spyglass bit.
That's why
you can't hit anyone.
Got a no scope.
Well, that's what I was trying, and you still can't. You still can't no scope.
Yeah, exactly. I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying, mate.
It depends when it pops up. You can hit them sometimes.
It makes it incredibly difficult to actually be a sniper because you need that response. It's like you can spray if you're somebody.
Which is the whole point I'm trying to play the game. The new character's a sniper, and I just wanted to try it out. Because I want to try it out for tonight, so to tell everyone how good it was and stuff. But can't exactly. I'm annoyed. Yeah. But anyway, if anyone's listening or whatever and has the same problems, I'd like to know, because I need to know if it's me or if it's something else. Although I don't think it is me. But it's fucking annoying, because I thought everyone on Twitter would be like, I fucking can't get on it because it's fucking annoying me. You know, I thought everyone would be pissed off with it.
Well, I mean, we all know about your stories with, like, the internet around your way. Now, we know it's not the best, but as I say, my suspicion might be, and I can say completely, it's a semi-educated guess from basically no information, which is that quite possibly they've implicitly upped the requirements that you need on your connectivity, and now you're below that threshold, and it's not going to work very well.
And it's fucked me, yeah. I would say that's probably what it is, because I would say we're one of the worst for upload speed, where we are. Like, our upload speed is fucking pish. Like, it's really bad. So I'd say that's what it is.
I'm just checking the chat here. So we got Murray Swee, or I guess that's a play on Sue. Saying, I reckon it's. I'm looking at YouTube at the moment. I reckon it's because Aussies, New Zealanders have awful connection stability. If you're going to use Aussies, then it should be Kiwis. Aussies, Kiwis there.
Well, yeah, they have the same shit as me as well.
Well, I remember going.
They're as bad as us.
It's infamous for how just terrible the Antipodeans have internet. Just really the shittest, unbelievably shit internet.
Yeah, it's the upload speed, because
years and years.
Well, we used to have socks on, so she has the same problem with upload speed. Exact same fucking problem. Shit upload speed. It's completely crippled. But the download speed, it's not too bad. But the upload speed is fucking shit. I think it's like it's 800 kilobits a second up. That's really, really shit. Like,
it's not the worst.
Really bad.
It could be worse. But yeah, I mean, that sort of speed you're not going to be getting. You're not going to get large files uploaded very quickly.
Well, it took me, as I say, the 55-second video of the Overwatch thing that I'd done, which was about 200 or 300 meg, took 2 hours to upload.
But there we go.
So yeah, so if they have upped it and that's what's wrong, that would be why. If they're wanting more packets, and mine's just saying nope, that could be why.
It's entirely possible.
So if the Aussies are getting it as well, then that makes total sense.
If it was in any way physically or logistically possible, I'd happily share some of my internet with you, but I can't do that, I'm afraid.
We're going to talk about some articles that he found. I mean, I'm spending too much time on Overwatch.
It's a good point. I think we, is it all out?
Anyway,
the other game. Is it all out?
Yeah, the other game that I was playing is a wee RPG game. If anyone's into the old RPG games from Square Enix, from Square or Enix actually, because they were both quite similar back in the day. the oldest SNES games of Final Fantasy 7-ish, up to about maybe 9. It looks a wee bit like 9, plays a wee bit. It's the same sort of battle systems and stuff. You get 4 free characters, and it's the time battle system, and there's sort of what should we call them, limit breaks, but it's not really limit breaks, but similar. And I've been playing that for about 6 hours. That's alright. It's got the world map, it's got an airship. Yeah, so if you like the type of games that I Am Setsuna or whatever it is, it's quite good. So yeah, there's that. That's 2 games I've been playing. Them 2 this week, anyway. And Fishy there, the unicorn, said that she was away to play Pokemon. Yes, that one. She was playing Pokemon Go with loads of people or something. She's done a meetup yesterday.
It wasn't loads. It wasn't loads. It was like 3. It was 3 other people, and one of them didn't show up. But I didn't have their number, so something might have came up with them. But the other 2, they showed up, and we went to the park, and we walked down by the river and everything, and we caught like a bunch of Magikarp, Poliwag, and Slowpoke. And then I realized that you need like 400 Magikarp candies to freaking evolve it, and that's ridiculous. That's like the most in the entire game.
Wait.
When you catch a candy, or when you catch like a Magikarp, you get like 3 candies. And you need 400 to evolve the Magikarp and take care of it.
That's why, see, look, do you think they're going to make their money from a free app? That's why you go into the store and buy the candy.
You can. I don't think you can buy that. You can't buy the candy in the store. You can't buy the candy in the store.
Well, buy something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't started. See, if I get all my shit that I need to get done this weekend, I might actually start playing it properly. But today, at work, I've seen two people in the lifts playing fucking Pokemon Go in the lifts at work, right? We went to Nando's for lunch and saw the guy in front of me was trying to catch a Zubat, and I was watching because he had his phone up in front of me, and I was watching behind it because I could see the Zubat in the background. But it's like he's trying to catch it. It's right in the cashier's face, so it looks like he's trying to flick her face. I thought that was fucking hilarious. And on the way home, there was another guy, and I saw him playing Pokemon Go, and it's like, I'm starting to notice it. It's a creeping thing that is occurring. It's definitely, don't worry, United States. Apparently, the cure to obesity is coming. Although the guy, he was on the DLR, which the DLR, for people who don't know, is basically it's like an elevated train. I guess you like Chicago, you have the L train. I guess it's about as equivalent. I've never been to Chicago, so I don't fucking know. But it's very new, very plush, and all that stuff. But it's the one I get, and that's why I first tried it. Because the thing is, you're on the train, you're outside, GPS is working. You just fucking travel across, and it's like, oh right, that's where the shit is. And it's like, if you it's just the shit comes to you. You just sit down. So it's a lazy ass way of doing it. And I can see this guy doing it.
You can't hatch eggs though that way. You got to walk to hatch eggs.
Well, this is the thing. Yeah, I can see the guy just sitting there. It's like, okay, what's coming up?
Stop.
Or put it in a microwave if you want to hatch eggs. Put your phone in a microwave. That works wonders, I heard.
Oh yeah. Because that makes absolute sense. What's the problem, Kat? You're trying to stop the YouTubes?
No, I'm just wanting to see if it had stopped. I'm not sure.
No, it's still live.
Yeah, I see live.
It's quite. Don't worry, I'm keeping track of this.
It don't just worry. I've got it on the. Yeah, no, but I've got it on the event bit, and it tells me stuff, and it said that this timer stuff. I don't know, because this is the first time I had that bit up. It's fine. Did you see the Pokemon party thing that what's her name? Nicole had pictures of?
Yes.
No.
On the Twitters. What's her name? She'd done the cosplay of Vivian. Cult of Vivian, her account used to be, right?
Nonsensical is the Twitter handle, and I saw her when I went out to Birmingham the other week.
Yes. Yes, she was in Birmingham the other week. Yep.
That's fun.
She put up photos of some park near her, and it was packed with people just playing Pokemon Go. Like there was loads of them. Like it was like a party.
That's a lot of fun. I didn't get that many people together. I live in a smaller town, and I've only met so many people playing it.
No, this was just off the cuff. I think just people just started turning up at that park.
Oh.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it was just.
Well, this is the thing. You do see this because, because parks tend to be places where you have like Pokemon stops and shit like that. People just gravitate towards where the Pokemon stops are, right? So you end up with all these.
Yeah.
And they're in like open spaces, so everyone ends up in the parks and shit like that, right? Which is all nice. Like people walk around parks. I don't know exactly how they decide where these Pokemon stops and shit are, but I mean. That seems like a nice thing. People going. It's just a nice walk in the park, except for you've got your phone in front of your face, I suppose.
Well, yeah, it's fine for you normies, but it's not really for me. I don't even want to be out.
I know. Look, yes, I know you're allergic to sunlight, but nobody else cares. Oh, here we go. Look.
No, it's not the sunlight. It's just people.
Yeah, I'm just checking the timeline. So yeah, there's fucking loads.
I'm trying to set up another meeting too with the people I've met so far again, and I'll see if I meet anybody else. But we might try to do this like every week or every other week or something.
Yep, that'd be cool.
So Mr. Hornblade, so I've given the link to Nonsense Nicole's Twitter link, and also a link to one of the images. If you care to share, that is entirely your choice, of course.
Where are they?
But I put that in the chat. So you check the chat, and you check them out, and you can present them if one so desires. And you can see there are indeed, I believe there is only one sort of famous park in San Francisco, which is like literally San Francisco Park. One that I've never actually been to, but I do recognise Little Italy. I went around that way, but it all seems very flat, but familiar. Because I can see like the buildings of I think that would be the financial district, because that's right. That will be right down near the Bay Area. I mean, right next to the Bay of the Bay Area.
That one.
Yeah, you'll need to change it. I know you'll need to change it.
No,
but the point is,
I'm trying.
Yes.
It will happen. Just keep talking.
Exactly.
It's fine.
Oh, exactly. No, well, so yeah, it's been a while since I've been to San Francisco. Was it? Oh God, it's probably been 4 years now. Jesus Christ, it's a long time. But yes, it's. When was that? That must have been. About September time as well. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, it would have been an evening about a month later in San Francisco. I would have been down around that way. And look at it now. Look, you can see everybody is literally playing Pokemon Go, and I've seen this shit.
Yeah.
In London,
so funny.
I really am starting to see this all the time in London as well now.
Nintendo, what have you done?
I know.
What you look at these people? They shouldn't even be out. Do you not understand why they were hiding away playing games? They don't want to be out. These people. What have you done, Nintendo? You're getting these people to go and exercise.
I kind of quite like the exercising. I kind of quite like
searching
for the Pokemon.
For that.
Except they really need to fix their tracking on the game, because you can't track Pokemon right now.
You can't? I thought you could. I thought that was the whole point of the fucking game.
No, they show up on your thing, and so, but you have to kind of guess which direction you're going.
I thought that was kind of the point, though. It's like, isn't the whole point is you're replicating the idea of like random encounters of Pokemon, where literally, if you wanted to find Pokemon in like Red or Blue, you'd wander around until you fucking hit a square and go.
Yeah, like what they're supposed to do is it's like they have like little feet below the Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. But that's my point. It's like,
and one foot is closer, And so that's
what I'm saying is that is generous. What it should actually be is a bunch of people wandering around, maybe never ever seeing a Pokemon ever in their lives. You don't know. Maybe it'll come up. Maybe one won't. You don't know.
No,
Pokemon can be on in the grass. There we go.
People really like the tracking. I want the tracking to work. I would like it because I don't want to wander around like I did the other day, searching for a damn Abra. Can't find it. Search everywhere. Friggin' Caterpie pops up and everything.
Fuck you, Caterpie.
Abra disappears off my thing because I couldn't get to it in time because I don't know where it's at. Friggin', I don't have time for this. It's getting dark. I have to go home because it's getting dark.
Is it Aberdeen that one's Abracadabra or whatever the fuck that one was?
It's Abracadabra and Alakazam.
That's the one. Yes. Well, I mean, you'd expect those motherfuckers to disappear, right?
I actually caught a Kadabra though, which was nice.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, what have you got next?
Bye-byes to the YouTubes, I think. Isn't it?
There we go.
Yes, it is time.
See, they saw the logo, so they know it's Aerith Radio, so they should know how to spell aerith.co.uk in order to go and continue listening to our
the logo just said shooting the shit, but maybe if I've set it up right,
Yes. See, that was kind of my point.
Should be about somewhere.
Is that you didn't do that within the 5 minutes that I gave you.
No, yes I did, because it should have popped up when you press play on the thing. It should have popped up.
Press play on what thing?
It's a wee card that they click. Well, when you press play on the video, it should have been a card that pops up.
You see, you're not thinking multimedia. You're not thinking about televisions and phones and all this other shit that people consume their YouTube media on.
It works on. Look, YouTube told me it works on all these devices.
Well,
look, YouTube tells me it works on all of them. So,
okay, I'm gonna check. I bet it doesn't work on my fucking.
Anyway, the links are at the bottom of the.
Oh my god! But the point is, you don't understand. The point is, you have to put it into people's faces as much as possible. Basically, it's like if I could, to everybody currently watching, I would take their eyeballs and I'd tattoo it on their eyeballs. That's how it would work. But I'm not legally or physically able to do that. But I would do it otherwise.
I'm gonna go fix.
You are allowed to shout it through their ear holes right now.
I'm gonna go fix dinner while you guys discuss this.
Go and fucking do your dinners or whatever. This is more important shit.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you, man?
Hell.
Why are you not cooking?
Yes,
look, she's already in the kitchen.
Hey, I need to go to where I belong, and that's the kitchen right now.
But you're already in the kitchen, pretty much.
Oh my god. This is again.
I'm being serious. Her kitchen is right behind her. Her kitchen is right behind her PC setup because when she's got the camera on, the kitchen's right behind her. So all she has to do is get up off her fat ass in her chair.
Okay, that's going too far.
And she'll be in the kitchen.
Jesus.
The ass is of a perfectly respectable small size.
Alright,
when you're fat compared to me, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's true, but I'm also short compared to you, and you're tall compared to me.
The important thing being, of course, the important thing being that if you want to hear more sexual abuse, then you're going to have to come over to the radio station, because this is going bye-bye.
Yes. Yeah, which is, I can't remember the URL.
www.aerithradio.co.uk.
Yes, www.aerithradio.co.uk.
Do you know why the URL? That's all that matters at this point. If you don't say the URL, it doesn't matter at this point.
No, I mean, I was gonna say, do you know why you don't remember the URL? Because you get drunk all the time, and it's slowly killing your brain cells. More Blade.
And in order to watch that or listen to that in progress, you should then switch over to the radio station website off the YouTube, where the YouTube restricts your ability to speak with a free voice. And even having said that, this video is now going to get taken down. But the point being, you want to hear
Probably.
the most racist, vile, disgusting shit you've ever heard in your lives, you're going to have to switch over to the radio station because you can't say it here. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I could have songs as well, because we can do whatever the fuck we want, because, yeah, I control it, so...
Exactly. So, with that said, it's now time for you to reshare the logo and then close it down.
Where is the
Edith,
fox?
Edith, are you will see my fucking cat? She's wanting fed, damn it. And she's annoying me, and I'm trying to get this logo up. There we go, I think.
Meow.
Something like that,
Such
yeah.
a little shitbag. That one, this one, that one. There you go. And
Shooting the shit.
I don't think it's sharing with anyone.
On the radio, right? No one's gonna see
That'll
that on the
do.
radio.
We know.
No, of course not. It's for YouTube.
Oh, we're still on
Right.
YouTube.
So go to the radio station, and I'm going to shut down the YouTube now.